Hi everyone, and a special hello to Juniper Jones here. One of my three-legged babies. Such a pretty girl. She knows it. I wanted to sit down today and spend a little time crafting. It's been quite a while since I've done so, but a long time ago somebody gave me the idea to create a photo book or a scrapbook of all of the cats that I've fostered. That way I don't forget their names or when I fostered them, especially since I consider doing this my entire life that, there's a chance I'll forget one or two. This is Miss Buffy. I actually got to name Miss Buffy. There's Coraline behind her. Buffy and Coraline. Sisters, I don't know if they were the same mother. I have no clue. Somebody asked me to take them, find them a home, and I did. That was back the end of 2022. I want to say October, November, that area. I definitely remember having them around Christmas time. That little belly. So sweet. All I really did was go to CVS and pick up photos. I just print ones I've taken off my phone. Super easy. I take way too many photos. So this is also like a really great way to clear up your photos on your phone and have a physical copy. If you're anything like me and have a million photos that are pretty much the same exact thing, maybe this would be good for you because this was really good for the space on my phone as well, but also just a wonderful memory lane. I haven't really thought a whole lot about all of these guys recently. It's kind of hard to think back on them because even though I didn't spend very much time with them, there's like a special place in my heart for each and every one of them. And I really just want to help as many cats as possible. I find cats, especially a lot of times, to be misunderstood. And eventually I want to open my own sanctuary one day. Maybe my own cat cafe would be super fun. I've always had so many ideas for that. I really want one where it's a cat cafe and then you make like crepes. I don't know why those two things together seem perfect. These kittens were named Bird Person, Squanchy, and Michael. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the last name. I think it was Michael K. something, but from Rick and Morty, I believe. That's what writer said, at least. They were so much fun. Such little babies. Back when I had my pink mullet. It's one of the easiest and hardest things to do, fostering, is you get attached, and that's easy. It's easy to get attached. They're all really lovely. No matter the case. I really have enjoyed each and every one of them, helping them, but it's also the hardest thing to do. It is really difficult to take them back. But I know at the end of the day, they need to find a good loving home, and I helped them on their journey. Helped them feel loved for a little while. Helped make sure they gained weight. Helped socialize them. Helped show them some affection and love. Helped just give them somebody to hang out with, to de-stress, to be in an environment to de-stress. We connect with all of them and we want to keep each one. It would be nice if we could just have a ginormous house full of cats. Really, I want to have land and have like a big building on it with a beautiful greenhouse on part of it so they can get tons of sun, but also just like a big area where they can that's like fenced in and they can run outside. I feel like that would be really nice. And so if I could keep every single one of them and they could all, stay in my homestead sanctuary, I totally would. But a lot of the cats that I foster or kittens are very easily adoptable. Ryder and I have talked quite a few times about this, but I really think that if we took in another cat, it should be one that really needs a home. One that maybe takes a little bit more work. One that is at the shelter for too long. One that, needs help. Needs maybe medical attention, or one that would be, some people would consider a challenge. I don't, but some people would. These next two were named, what were they named? Claudine and Draculaura from Monster High. Classic. We love Monster High at these parts. Monster High came out when I was decently young, but I kind of wish it came out before, like earlier in life, because I would have totally been into that as a kid. And the difficulty of bringing another cat into the home is we have to integrate them. We already have quite a few, and it's a strong ecosystem we have here. I'm not necessarily worried about anybody being aggressive or anything, but it is slightly taxing to have to do that, to integrate them and make them feel comfortable, and it takes time. And I would do it, absolutely, but it needs to feel right. These two are so cute. They needed a lot of socialization. They were afraid of people. But by the end, they were timid, but it didn't take too long for them to trust me enough to play, especially the tabby. Their names were something funny. Oh yeah, Argyle and what I think is Holy Rod. I don't know what that means. Did not look it up. I'm assuming a type of sweater. Type of knit. I don't know. I'll have to look it up later. I really want to make one of these for other photos, just, maybe one. I don't know if every year. Every year might be too much. Oh yeah, these guys look so funny in that cage. So we found 5 stray kittens at my mother-in-law's house, and we, in the rain, spent multiple hours getting them all in live traps with food, so they would so we could find a home for them. It was a fun afternoon. We were a little worried at first because when it started to rain, I think there was one left. It was difficult to find, but it was hiding across the street under somebody else's porch, versus all the other ones were at my mother-in-law's under her porch or in her garage. So those ones were relatively easy because, we could hear them, see them. I'm having a little bit of trouble there putting it in. That's what, never mind. This is Bernadette. This is our most recent foster. She was the sweetest baby ever. This one was, I think, my most difficult to date. I had such a hard time Ryder ended up being the one to drop her back off, and I'm grateful that I have him to do that with me, because it can be very emotional. It honestly, it is very emotional. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't cry every time on my way home. What a lovely interruption by Maddie. Thank you, Maddie, for that. Speaking of, while I record this, Maddie is headbutting me for my water bottle, but I'm not giving her my liquid IV because I need it. Actually, I have another tattoo session tomorrow for my sleeve. I'm getting all of the cat's portraits done. Maddie, stop. She's a beggar. This morning she woke me up. She kept headbutting me in the head and the shoulder. She does it every now and then. Usually it's because she wants me to get up and feed her and like eat with her. But I had already done that, so I was like, "What are you doing?" And I literally turn my face towards her, and she slaps it with her paw. Slaps my cheek with her paw. That's a new one. And so I was like, I get the message, I'm gonna get up. And so I get up and I follow her downstairs, and she heads right over to where the treat bin is and headbutts the treat bin. Yeah, she just wanted treats. Even though she got like treats 3 times yesterday. Because I was home yesterday, most of the day. She always swindles me. She's so good at swindling me. If any cat can communicate with me the best, it is Maddie. She's tattled on like other cats before. Like, she'll come get me if something bad happens. Like, one time a lamp fell over and she came and got me. That's just like one of multiple instances. She'll like stand and yell at me and try to get me to go with her. She is staring right at me right now, like a little gargoyle. Hi, Maddie. You're not getting my water. Sorry. Maddie's my firstborn. My first birthed. I got her in the end of 2019. I think it was December, actually, right before Christmas, like a week before Christmas. I think so. I really thought about doing some sort of engraving on the front cover because it's blank, but I don't have a tool for that. I don't really know what tool you would use. I mean, could you use maybe a wood burner or a soldering thing? Maybe that's too aggressive. I don't know. Maddie, you can't have my water. She's really thirsty. Oh my God. Y'all could see her right now. We started fostering in 2022. So we had Buffy and Coraline. Madeline. We had Buffy and Coraline. Maddie, you're going to take one sniff of this and be like, ew, that's disgusting. I promise you. I promise. You don't want my water. She doesn't believe me. Also, I got some fun cat stickers here. These were fun. I can't resist myself. You can't send me to the craft store and say, you need craft supplies. And some of these craft supplies are going to be for scrapbooking. And you can go to the sticker aisle and you can look in the stickers and expect me to not come home with many sticker sheets of cats. There's so many. How do you pick? You can't pick. You have to take them all. I had to limit myself. I just gave myself a time limit. I was like, just go. You don't know exactly what you're going to need. Because I also want to do a scrapbook. Because I think I'll do a scrapbook of my cats and family stuff, friend stuff, big memories or whatever. Each cat will have a whole page or two Probably multiple pages, let's be honest with ourselves. I have so many pictures of my cats. And I'll put the stickers in there and whatnot. But I even feel like I need to get more stickers. I definitely am going to look next time they're on sale. I'd love to know where people buy their stickers from. Because I just go to like the local craft stores, but that's like kind of generic, I guess. I don't know. Is that dumb? I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. I want to create a scrapbook. And I'll use all these stickers and whatnot, where you do like a full like decorative page type situation and whatever. I felt that for my like first one, that I should really just like make it simple, because if I make it too difficult at first, then I have a hard time like getting myself to do it, because there's just so many things to do for it to be complete. But this was really, really nice because you can complete it with all the photos you have, because I have only fostered so many cats that, you know, okay, this is as many photos as I can put in here, and then after, you know, I have foster a couple more, I'll print some more photos and put them in there and keep adding up to it, and then I can just like decorate this front little page like I did. And I'll probably decorate it with more stuff later. I just didn't really have an idea. As you could tell, it just kind of like winged it. Okay. Winged it. Okay. Anyway. But yeah, on this front cover, I really want to like write Fosters or something cute, but like engraved in there. I don't just want it to be like floating on top. Although I could do like a puffy paint. Could be giving 2008 puffy paint. Doesn't really match the elegant vibes of the cover. So what happened was I forgot to print the set of these 3 kittens. So this is Wendy, Erica, and Crystal. These babies were so cute. So much fun. 3 tabby babies. I think we were just fattening them up. It's so fun to have kittens. Because what happens is they're so cute and so fun, and they're playful, and they scream at you, and they will just want to eat and have fun and hang out. But they get a little annoying. Every kitten gets annoying. I don't care what you say. They get a little annoying because they're in your face and you're like, hey. We played a lot. But it's also very endearing because they just want your attention. But the nice thing about fostering is that you get that dose, that kitten dose, without actually having to take care of a little crazy kitten and keep it. And then you like prep it for somebody else to really enjoy it. And that's just so fun for me. Getting to like help, even in like a middleman way right now. And I can't necessarily, like, I don't have the means to have a sanctuary right now as much as I would like to. As much as me and my husband talk about it all the time and how cool it would be. We also have to consider our own cats. I don't want to have a sanctuary in the same place as my home, like the same building, because it's not really fair to them, truthfully, at the end of the day. I don't want them to be stressed out and overwhelmed. I don't want them to feel like their space is being encroached on. We already have like a separate wing for the fosters, and I think that's fine. Our house is like a decent enough size that that area can just be blocked off, and it won't matter. Oh, Aowen. Aowen was our... Oh, when did we get Aowen? 2022. We got Aowen because we got her right before we got married, right before we started fostering as well. We got married in August in Vegas in 2022. And we got Eowyn a few weeks before. And we had her as a little baby kitten. And Eowyn is the sweetest. We call her Minnie Mouse as well. She's the most gentle little thing ever. Doesn't really know how to bite or use her claws. She just doesn't understand. Is not aggressive at all. But is the most chatty cat I think I've ever met in my entire life. Her and Ryder, I strongly believe, communicate and have full-on conversations. And if there ever was an ADHD cat, it would be her. She literally will just be laying in bed. This is every morning. She get, like, if you peep at all, if she thinks you're awake, oh, she'll come running up and lay on your chest and scream in your face. It's so cute, though. It's so hard to be mad at her. And she loves nose kisses, because when she was a kitten, we used to, she used to sleep on our chests, and to get her to fall asleep and relax for long enough, to close her eyes long enough that she could fall asleep, we would just kiss her nose repeatedly. And then she would finally fall asleep. So she loves nose kisses. She also has one side, I don't know how, but one side of her mouth, because we got her super young, it's always been this way, is like open and doesn't close at all. And her tongue, the tip of it is at like a 90-degree angle. So she makes some really fun mouth noises because she has to be careful with her tongue. Oh, she cracks me up. I realized later, after I filmed this, that I mixed up a couple photos. There's 2 gray kittens that I had put some photos together and realized that in one of them I have pink hair, and one I have like an ashy blonde hair. Those are like probably at least a year apart. So, oops. The gray kittens really, I guess, looked alike. But I switched that around later and figured out where those were supposed to go. I was so convinced I had it right, too. I was, like, sitting here and I had been talking to Ryder about it, and I was so freaking sure. But, alas, I was wrong. What's she doing? Oh. Miss Bernadette. She had one eye. Miss Bernadette was the sweetest. I mean, I'm probably going to tell you all of them are the sweetest babies, but she was especially sweet. She was a little shy at first, but when she opened up, she just wanted attention. She would not stop headbutting. She would yell at me to be held. She cracked me up so much. She just wanted to be freaking held. Okay, so we'll go over each one. Foster cats. Okay. We got Buffy. Buffy girl. I love her. It's Christmas time. I can tell by the tablecloth. All the pumpkins I grew in the back. I just noticed those. Buffy and Coraline. Under the blanket. They love to be under the blanket. Coraline went to... or Buffy and Coraline went to my sister's friends, which was really nice, so I still get updates about them. My little babies. Michael, Squanchy, and Bird Person. Yeah, that cat on the left. That's a different cat. Sorry. Because you notice I have a pink mullet with that gray kitten, but then with the same kitten, it's like the same outfit. Oh, I guess I was red, not an ashy blonde, but whatever. I had red hair. With Claudine and Draculaura. Yeah, there we go. Draculaura and Claudine. That face! Oh, man. And I like to take pictures with them with the blink. I think it's really funny because we'll have the cameras on them. And these are the two babies I helped socialize. That was a lot of hours just sitting and hanging out with them and getting them comfortable around people. Like, I would just sit on my phone a lot, just hang out, and, you know, every 10 minutes I'd play with her, try to play with them and whatnot. The kittens from my mother-in-law's, they didn't have names. They, like, immediately went to a family. And then Wendy, Crystal, and Erica. And Bernadette. I love these pictures of us. I think they're so fun. Looks like we were just making fun of each other and making the same photo. She's such a sweetie. Love her. Yeah, I recommend doing this. This felt really good, and I can't wait to look through it again in a couple months and show people. If you like this, comment, subscribe, like. Do you want to see more crafting content? I don't know. We got lots to talk about. We'll figure it out. Okay, right. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Have a good night, y'all. A pretty girl. Boy, I don't know.